Hello and welcome to another video. Today I made Woodrow Wilson's family tree, and I'm not gonna make videos tomorrow or after tomorrow because I'm going to my grandparents for the weekend in the afternoon today. So anyway, let's get started. Woodrow Wilson's right over here, Thomas Woodrow Wilson. If you didn't know his first name was actually Thomas, then there you see. Oh wait, I forgot to add. Sorry for that. Forgot to add his second wife, the tree. So first, let's start with his ancestors and siblings. His parents were Joseph Ruggles Wilson and Janet E. Woodrow. Paternal grandparents were James Wilson and Mary Ann Adams. If you think he's related to John Adams, I have absolutely no idea. His maternal grandparents were Thomas William Woodrow and Marion Helen Williamson. He had two siblings. Actually, he had three siblings because he also had a sister named Marion. Her last name was Kennedy. Marion Wilson Kennedy. But I didn't add her to the tree. Um, so he had another older sister named Annie Josephine Wilson, and he had a younger brother who was like 15 years younger than him, Joseph Ruggles Wilson Jr. So Wilson was married twice. First, he married Ellen Louise Axon, and they had three daughters: Margaret Woodrow Wilson, Jessie Woodrow Wilson, and Eleanor Randolph Wilson. Margaret was never married, and she moved to India, and she became uh, Nista or Nishta. Sorry that I'm googling Nista India. And Hyderabad offers quality. What the major government education? Oh, social government probably. No, you're a woman. Uh, she was never married and never had children, obviously. Jessie married Francis Bose Sire, and she had three children: Francis B. Sayer Jr., Eleanor Axon Sayer, and Woodrow Wilson Sayer. Eleanor married William Gibbs McAdoo, who was a member of her father's cabinet. I don't remember in which position, but probably secretary of something, probably treasury. They had two daughters, Ellen Wilson McAdoo and Mary Faith McAdoo, but they could have had more children after Wilson died, because I'm only showing the grandchildren that were born when Wilson was still alive. So after Wilson's wife Ellen died of Albright's disease or Bright's disease in 1914, in August 1914. He married Edith Balling in 1915, and she was actually a widow, and she she gave birth once, and she gave birth to a son that died at birth, and she never had children anymore. They were married. Wilson was, I think, um, they were married just before Wilson's 59th birthday, and Edith was like 44, so she could have given birth, but the 44 is an age when not really. And the best age to give birth is probably 25. Um, so Wilson was a lot older than Edith, like 15 years older, and so they didn't have any children together. And fun fact, Edith outlived Wilson by almost 40 years, and she died on what would have been his 105th birthday, December 28th, 1961. And so yeah, that's the whole family tree of Woodrow Wilson. Tell me in the comments if you learned something new, and tell me in the comments which first name is your favorite. I think my favorite for a girl is Eleanor, and for a boy is Thomas, obviously. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, which will be on this channel. The next video will be in a few days, and on my other channel, the next video will be in exactly 1 hour. So thank you guys for watching, and bye bye. And don't forget to like and subscribe, because I'm watching you.